Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of This Ain't Rocket Science. I'm your host, Bobby Bass, and welcome to this week's episode. All right. Now, on this week's episode, we're going to be focusing on building a steering console for a boat that I've just purchased. Today we are going to be cutting all the panels for the wood and nailing them together and installing them. I've never done this before. I've never worked with fiberglass, but like I said, this ain't rocket science, and we're going to do our best to make it happen. So bear with me, and we'll get building. All right, thank you. All right, folks, before we get started, I just want to give you a rundown. So I went to Home Depot and I bought a sheet of 4x8 sanded plywood, and what we're going to be doing is cutting the plywood into 24-inch pieces, 24 by 48. We're going to make 4 pieces, and the center console that I'm going to be building is going to be 24 inches square, and I'm going to put a couple little angles on it to try and make it as nice as possible. And then we're going to be wrapping the whole thing in fiberglass and putting a couple of shelves underneath, and eventually we'll be putting steering wheel on, throttle. Basically, the boat that I bought is a 1985 privateer, 16-foot privateer bay boat, and it's basically needs a lot of work. So I figured while I'm restoring this boat, I might as well document what I'm doing. This way, if someone else wants to do this, they could see that it's really not rocket science, and that anyone could basically do it. So that's basically it. Stay with me, and we'll get cutting. Thank you. So basically what we got is our 2 front and back panels and our 2 side panels. basically we decided that this will be the pitch. I think I went with this line. Yeah, that to that. So going from there to there. So now we'll get the jigsaw. That's going to come out. I'm going to cut along here, cut up there. This part will come out. And then we'll trace this onto the other one. This way they're both exactly the same. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is just cut right on the line as best I can. That's that. All right, we got our first side piece. That'll be nice. That will work.
Got a little bit of a double line there, but we'll figure it out. Rocky always said hit the one in the middle, so we'll hit the one in the middle. Split the difference or something. Say rock size.
Alright folks, so you get the basic idea of what I did there. I ran out of wood and I want to use this sanded plywood. I have a piece of plywood kicking around, but I'm going to go to the Home Depot and get another piece. This way we can finish this, and that. And then what we'll do is we'll sand up, we'll round off all these corners good, here and here. We'll round off all the corners good, sand her down. This way when I lay my fiberglass in on these corners, I'll get all the corners, the fiberglass will wrap around a lot better. from what I'm hearing, fiberglass doesn't like 90-degree angles. So we'll round it all off. This way, when we go to put our fiberglass on, everything will wet out nice. And that's it for now, folks. This is Bobby Bass, and I hope you enjoyed another episode of This Ain't Rocket Science.